let's understand that truth of any technology is not known to the masses of any technology. I
Okay.
mean, whether it's a microprocessor or it's the fuel in the plane. Obviously, you can find out that where they say they are storing this fuel in the wings. Now, wings don't have the place to actually store that much fuel. They don't have anything, and they have the levers and stuff, the for gears for moving the ailerons and things like that. You know, so they have those things for moving those things in the wings. But to store like that much fuel, gasoline out there, there is no such space actually. So that's a fact, and but what the technology is, how they actually function. Compressor air is obviously used to start the jet engine. Okay, yeah, but how it is that thing, all of that is not taught in any school, university, or any. So we just have to understand the fact that it is definitely not what they say it is in anything. Okay,
Like
so
many other things.
yeah, like any technology,
Yeah.
even down to tubes like vacuum tubes, which were used for radio, and then they were used for television, they were used for sound amplifiers, everything. um, how does it actually happen that they produce the sound or anything like that? I mean, people know that you build it like this, and then you pass a signal through this, and then it amplifies the signal. But the actual process, how the signal is amplified, is not known really. you know so even within technology, I mean, you can build it like this. Somebody can tell you build it like this is put it this things together, this is material, and this will happen. Okay, and it will happen, but how does that happen is not known. Okay,
Exactly.
so that is the thing here. So that's where technology is the more so-called magic, right? you know right, because the actual process, what is happening, is not known. you know so even in microprocessors, you are building them in a certain way, and you're putting certain materials in a certain way. But when it actually functions, and how it functions really, that's a very mysterious. So the whole thing is same, no matter where you look at in technology. No matter what technology, where you look at, you will come into the same thing. And technology, I'm not talking about science. Because science is fake, because science and technology have nothing to do with each other anyways. Technology is actual things which work, really work.
Yeah.
Science things are just theories, right? So theories have nothing to do with actual factual, real working environments in this construct we call reality. So the technology is the only actual real thing in that way, and in that nothing is told or taught, and nothing is really known. Okay, so that is a fact. So obviously, people are figuring it out in different aspects, these truths and facts. Okay, so in the jets also they found out, and now that is out in the open. Whatever they thought, that wasn't the case. I mean, so there has to be something else.